Okay, so good afternoon all. In today's lecture, we will see different string classes. That is string class, string buffer class, string builder class, string tokenizer class. Okay, so we will see all these different string classes and see what are the difference between that classes. Okay, so let's first open your notepad. Okay, next, what is string? Actually, string is a sequence of characters in C, C++. In Java also, what is string? String is a sequence of character as well as it is an object. Okay, both way we have treat the string. So first, like the similar to the C language, CPP language, you have that is array of string, str, array of string. Okay, so write square bracket and then using new keyword, new character, specify size here. Okay, guys, always remember, don't specify size here. This subscript operator is only indication that this array string is a string. Okay, so this is the called as the declaration of the string. Then you have to initialize the string by using str array str of 0. Suppose you want to write a character there, then array of str1 you have to assign the value as a b grade, like this array str of 9 or 2 you have to write character as a c. So in this way we have to initialize the characters to this character array. Yes, it is also possible using C CPP same notation. That's why it is called as Java is familiar and similar to C C++. Great. Now in Java, strings are class. String is also string. S is capital because it is a class name. String is a class. Second, string buffer. String buffer is also a class. Having some differences, we will see that differences. Then string builder, and fourth is string tokenizer. Okay, so these are different string classes. So string tokenizer. Okay, so these are the different string handling classes exist in Java language. Okay, great. So these are the objects. So string is also as an object. Okay, some classes creates mutable strings, some classes create immutable strings. We will see that part also. Or we have simply write what is string? String is the array of characters. Guys, we have initialized the string in this way. Okay, so how to initialize it? String str is equal to in double quotes, suppose Amol. Yes, great. So in this way also, which is similar to our CCPP notation, we have to initialize the string, guys. Great. Hope you understand this part. Okay, so let's move to the next part. So we will see one by one. That is, first is the string class. So what is string class? So generally string is a sequence of characters, but in Java it is treated as a string class. That is, a string is nothing but an object that represents, string is an object that represents a sequence of characters. And where this string class is exists? String classes exist in the Java which package? Java.lang.string. Okay, string is a class exist in the java.lang package. Great. Next, we have create the strings by using two ways, either by using literals like this. This is by literals. Second way, by using new keyword, that is string str1 is equal to new and string, and in the parenthesis you have to write suppose Amol. Yes, great. So in this way, there are two ways. This is the literal string. Using the string literal, we have to initialize the string, that is string literal. We have to initialize the string. Second way, by using new keyword, by using new keyword. Okay. So in this ways, we have to initialize the string. And what is string? String is a class, and which class of which package? Java.lang package. There exists a string class. Till this, is it okay for you? Yes. Any doubt till this? Yes. Yes, Ajit. Any doubts?
No doubt, sir.
Okay. Now, in Java, what is actually meant by string? String is a class, and that class object, that is it is a string type of string, and we cannot mutate it. That is, it is immutable. Why it is not? Because when you create the string, that string we cannot modify. We cannot add the another string in and that concat the string with that. Because what happens when you create the string using any of this way, what happens? This Amol, that is the actual object. Okay, actually new string, this create the object, and what is the object value? Amol is the object value. So this object value is stored on the string literal pool. Okay, so string literal pool, and that Amol is saved, and that reference, that is a base address, is saved into the str1, that is the reference object of class string. Okay, whenever you have to make some changes in the Amol, it is not possible. You can create the new instance of the string, but same for the str1, we cannot modify now string Amol. That's final. Okay, so we will see that in the next examples. Okay, before that, I have create one program, suppose class demo str. Yes, in the demo str, write our method, that is public static void main. Yes, string args, or a you can write any name. Okay, so yes, now what we have to create, we have to create different strings in different ways. Okay, first str string s1 is equal to first way, suppose Amol. Yes, great. Text second way, it is a character array. Yes, we can create the strings by using second way, s2, okay, is equal to, directly you can write the characters like this, s and u, yes, r, comma, a, comma, great. So in this way, we have to create the string also, that is s2 string, that is an array of characters. Next way, by using new keyword, that is string s3 is equal to new string, okay, and pass the string here, suppose Kedar. Great. Okay, so in this different three ways we have to create the strings in Java. Yes, Now, there are another constructors also exist in the Java. That means you have to directly pass the character array like this. For example, string s4 is equal to new string and pass character array. So what is the character array name? S2. So pass S2 as a character array. This is a character array S2. We have to pass S2 here. Yes, in this way also we have to create the string. Great. So there are number of different ways through which we have to create the string. Now we have to display that string using system.out.println. Okay, and just display one by one the strings s1. Okay, so just copy this string, paste it, and display s2 string. Then place s3 string. Then 4 string. Okay. Yes. So in this way, we have to save the file, give the name to that file as a demo str.java and save it into the Java programs folder. Yes. Great. Now go to the folder Java programs folder. Write here command cmd command prompt. That is, it opens the command prompt. Inside that, Java's compiler. What is the name of the program? Demo str.java. This is the Java source code file name. Compile it and check whether there is no error is there. Again, by using Java's interpreter, that is Java is the Java's interpreter. Write demo str and press the enter. So you got the output as Amol, Suraj, Kedar, and Suraj. Again, because we have to pass S2, that is the character array, to S4. So while S4 is initialized, it is having value same as the S2, that is Suraj, because this character array we have to pass it as a argument to the S4 string. Great. Now let's move to the next point. I hope you understand all these things. Okay, so string class having a number of methods. So I will just highlight important one only. So if S1, okay, so directly I will apply it on this. Okay, great. So if you want to display any character at particular position, you have to use one method called as char add, character add. Okay, so how to write? Suppose char add. Okay, see, we retrieve the character from the S1 string, S1 dot char add. Okay, so C is small, A is capital because it is the name of the method. As per the nomenclature, method having small letter, but its consecutive word is in the capital letter, and pass the position. So which character we require? Suppose 1. First character is at the index 0, 1, 2, and 3. So if you want, suppose 2 means which character? O. Yes, we will see that and display it proper way. Great. While displaying, what we require? We have to just print it again by using system.out.println, and which character we want to display? C. C is the character. Okay, so let's save it, then recompile it, and then interpret it. Great. So what is the output? O. Let's check. O. So O is at the index 2. Yes, great. So this is a char add method. Lots of logical problems we have used this method, char add method. Then to lower, to uppercase, like this, these methods are exist. Okay. then replace method is there, then equals method is there. Okay, to compare both two strings are equals or not. So for that, suppose now it's very interested part, if two strings are equal or not. Guys, let's if two strings are equal, then it returns true, otherwise it returns false. For example, suppose this is S1 string, yes. Now here S2 string and S4 string, both strings are equal. So if we want to check it whether these are equal or not, how we can write? We want to check two strings. Which string? S2 dot equals S4. Yes, guys, both S4 and S2 strings are both Suraj. Okay, we want to check it whether, and what it returns? It returns true or false, Boolean value. So let's check whether it works or not. So first save it properly, then go compile it, okay, and then run it, okay. So guys, what is the output? Oh no, it is false. Why it is false? Why it is false? Both are equal, then why it is false? Okay, let's check. Suppose I will show you again one string. Suppose again string S5. Yeah, this is S5 having same string, a mole. Yes. So let's check S1 and S5 are equal. S4, S1 and S5 both are equal or not. Just save it, okay. And again, you can go and compile first, then execute it, then it is true. Yes, it is true. But when we have to check with the character array and its instance by creating new, it is given something different. Why? But when you execute it, it says it is an equal. Okay, but it is actually not a equal. Okay, we will discuss it. Next, there are number of now length method. Okay, system string class having one more important method, that is a length. Guys, I will show you length. Okay, so length a data member to calculate length of array. Okay, so while calculating the length of the array, we have to use length as a data member. But in the string, what we have to use? But in the string, guys, in the string, length method, so it requires parenthesis, length method to calculate the length of string. Yes, guys, this is the difference between length method and length as a data member. Okay, so while we have, if you want to print the length of the any string, just write system.out.println and use, suppose if you want s1 dot length. But guys, always remember length is a method to calculate the string length. Okay, if you want write any message, you can write it. Okay, so save it properly, then compile, means recompile it, and then yes, what is the length of the string? That is 4. Okay, so length of the string is 4. Yes, great. This is the length of the string. But guys, if you write by mistake length, so what happens? Just check it. Okay, great. Save it. And then first recompile it. Oh, it gives you error because variable length, variable s1. Okay. Oh no. It's happened. Yes, it's happened. So guys, if you want to calculate now, let's suppose if you want to create the array of string, yes, it is possible. Yes, we have to create array of string. How? Yes, string. Suppose you want to create array of strings, so by using suppose array. Okay, this is subscript new. Now in this way I have directly initialized it. Amol, that is the first string, comma Kedar, this is the second string. Okay, then okay, that is the third string. Okay, so how many strings are there in the array? There are total 3 strings. Now if you want to find the length of this array of string, then which is required? Length is required, length data member. So just write here name, that is array dot length. Yes, it's okay. Okay, so just save and check it, because sometimes it is misinterpreted some concepts. So it is array of string. So by using length data member, we can calculate how many strings are there in that array of strings. So there are 3 strings. So just run it and check whether the output is correct or not. 3. Yes, great. So it gives you string. Yes, if you want to find what is the length of the first string, so how to calculate the length of the first string, guys? Yes, array of 0 dot length. Now it is a method, array of 0 dot length. It gives you first string's length. Suppose it here 4. Suppose I want to okay, add some characters a. So it becomes how many characters? 8. Let's check whether it gives correct output or not. First compile it properly, then execute and check how many characters are there. 8. Great. So this length method gives how many characters are there in this first string of your string of array, and just array length, it gives you how many elements are there. How many elements, string elements are there? 3. So it gives you 3. So don't misinterpret it. While calculating the length of the array, use the length as a data member, and while calculating the length of the string, use the length method. Guys, hope you understand till this. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Great. So there are number of methods are there. We will just discuss which is important one. Then next one is the compare to. That is also most important. So comparing two strings, we required compare to methods. Okay. So for example, what is it returns? It returns 0 if two strings are equal, or it returns negative or positive value depending on which string is greater. Okay. So what is the name of the method? Compare to. So if you want to compare S1 with S5, yes, you have to compare it S1 dot, okay, and pass the argument as a S5, S1 with S5. Great. Okay, and just write it inside the system.out.println. So we have to display the data. Okay, to complete the parenthesis, then save it properly. Let's compile it. Okay. Then interpret it. Oh yes, it gives you 0, means what? Both the strings are equal. So it gives you return 0 or negative or positive value. Depends on if the both strings are equal, it returns 0. Now guys, instead of S1 and S3 contains Kedar. So S3, if I'm writing S3, compare S1 with S3, both strings are unequal. So it does not having 0 value, but which is it, positive or negative? Just check it. Oh, -10 means why it is -10? Because first string, that is S1, that is first string. What is the first string? S1. okay, is less than S2 or S3. S3 is more because K is having more Unicode character number rather than A. So it gives you difference. So it minus. When S1 is less than S3 or S3 is greater, okay, then it gives you negative value. It gives you negative value. Understood? And if suppose here S1 I have first write Z, okay, so if S1 is greater than S3, then it gives you which type of values? Positive values. Okay, yes, it's work. Just go and check whether it gives correct output or not. Yeah, it is 15. So it gives you correct output. Guys, because S1 is now more as a Unicode value than that of the S5, so it gives you positive value. Yes, this is all about compare to. And now last we will see that there are other methods are also there. Concat. So if you concat S1 dot S1 dot concat with which string, suppose S5. Okay, so is it possible? Yes, it is possible. But guys, if you write S1 is equal to, let's check it. S1 is equal to S1 dot concat means concatenate result we have to store it into S1. Okay, and display it. How to display it? System dot out dot println. So write system dot out dot println S1. Okay, save it properly. So what is the concatenated result? S1 and S5 both are, suppose remove the Z, amol, 2 times amol. Yes. Okay. What is the expected output of S1 in the S1 after concatenation of 2 string? 2 times amol. So just go and compile it first and then run it amol. Oh yes, it gives the amol as a result. Yes. But guys, what happens when you concat? The concatenated string is reserved in the another place. Okay, we cannot modify the string. Its reference variable gets reference is changed. Okay, we will see that. I hope you understand there are number of methods and number of constructors also there. So what are the different constructors exist in the string class? So first constructor is string. Yes, that is zero argument constructor. I will just show you. Second, string with character array. Yes, we will see that. We have already seen that here. Character array, we have to pass. This is a character array. We have to pass it. Yes. Then there are another constructor, string. Okay. And you have to pass the string object. Okay. So string object, we have to pass into the string. So in these different ways, these are called as the constructor. Through that different constructors, we have to create and initialize the string. Okay, guys, hope you understand till this. Any doubts? Yes. These are the most important constructors in string class. Yes, any doubts? Shall we move? Yes. Now move to the next part. There are lots of functions available in string class. So in that important one we will see. Yes, so there are let's move to the next part, that is string buffer and string builder. So remove all these things. Then string buffer and string builder class. So what is the difference between string buffer? and StringBuilder class both are create the mutable strings. They are creating mutable string. So StringBuffer class. Then also there is a some one difference. Okay. So StringBuffer and StringBuilder. So StringBuffer and StringBuilder. Okay, StringBuffer and StringBuilder classes. So guys, these are create the mutable strings, means we have to change the string by appending, by inserting any character in between like this. That means we can modify the string using StringBuffer and StringBuilder classes. So while StringBuffer and StringBuilder class creates strings of flexible length that can be modified in terms of both length and content. Okay. So there are number of methods to modify it. So first method is set character at. So whatever may be the character we want, which position, that is n, and which character, suppose x, so you have to pass x. So what happens, nth character in the string, specified string, suppose string is s1, so s1 is modified with x, which character position, nth character position. So it modifies nth character to x in the string s1. Great. Like that, if you want to append s1 dot append. Okay, so s1 dot append s2. Yes, so it appends s2 string at the end of s1. So s1 is modified. So like this, we have to modify it also by using s1 dot insert another string into specified position, that is n into s2. Great. Okay, so these are the three different ways. In that ways we have to modify the strings, and StringBuffer class and StringBuilder class gives you strings with mutable. We have to make the changes in that string. Let's demonstrate all this StringBuffer, StringBuilder with suitable example. Great. So before that, what is the difference between StringBuffer and StringBuilder class? So guys, StringBuffer class is a synchronized that is thread safe, means only one thread can enter to that method at a time in the StringBuffer. In StringBuffer, what happens? It is a thread safe class where in StringBuffer's method only one thread can enter at a time. Okay, that means threads can't call the method of the StringBuffer simultaneously, while in the StringBuilder class is a non-synchronized. That means thread not a thread safe, and at a time more than one thread can be entered into the StringBuilder's method at a time. That means 2, 3, 4 threads can at a time enters into the StringBuilder's method simultaneously. That is the difference between that, but both are both are mutable strings, creates the mutable string. That means we can make the changes in that string. So but string class is a not mutable, created strings which is not mutable, which are stored into the string constant pool. Okay, now StringBuffer is better or StringBuilder is better? So StringBuilder is a more efficient class than the StringBuffer. Okay, so StringBuffer class requires more time to execute your program, but StringBuilder requires less time than that of the StringBuffer. Great. Now we have to create one program based on these classes. For example, StringBuffer. Okay, so use strbuff StringBuffer class reference object reference variable new StringBuffer. Okay, so pass the string. For example, Amol is the string. Yes. Then strbuff, that is the reference variable, dot append You can append the string, yes, by suppose Amol space Jagtap. Okay. Now print it and check whether it get changed or not. System.out.print ln and display the object that is string buffer. Yes. Save the file. Okay. Again, go and compile this file and execute it. So Amol space Jagtap, that string is appended into same string reference variable or object reference variable of the string buffer class. So string buffer is a mutable object. String buffer's object is a mutable, but strings object is not mutable. Guys, understood? So let's again check for the string builder class. Okay, so string builder class, how we can write it? String builder. Okay, then SB, that is string builder, is equal to new string builder. String builder pass the, okay, that is Suraj, yes. Then SB dot append, yes, it is same methods which is applicable to the string buffer and string builder classes also, but efficient one is the string builder, as well as what is the main difference? Synchronized and non-synchronized. These concepts are in the multi-threading. We will use it in the multi-threading because at a time multiple threads can be entered into the methods of the string builder class. In other side, string buffer, only one thread can be entered at a time into that. So these are the synchronized classes, thread safe classes, string buffer, while string builder are non-synchronized and not thread safe. Great. Hope you understand. Now let's append top at the end of the Suraj string. Yes. Now it's time to display it using system.out.println and pass the name of the object reference of the string builder class, that is SB. Yes. Now save it properly. Then file first. Run it. Okay. So Amol Jagtap, Suraj Jagtap. Yes. So it's work. These are mutable one. Now, guys, I will show you another one, that is the string. So string, what happens in the string? String S is equal to new string. Okay, and add Samir. Yes. Now, how to add or append? So there are in the string class, there are different methods to append. That is called as concat. Which method is there? Concat. So using concat, how to concat it? Yes. So for the concatenation, which method is used? Concat method is used. So use the string concat method and check whether this concat or not. So s dot concat and using concat, there is no append method exists in the string class. Append method is in the string buffer and string builder class, while concat method is exist in the string class. So s dot concat, which string you want to concat at the end of the s? Suppose Samir Patil. Yes. So Samir Patil, I have to add at the end of the Samir. Okay. Yes. Now print it. System.out.println and pass just S. Great. Now it's time to check, save first and check what is the output of this program. So just compile it first, then execute it. Amol Jagtap, Suraj Jagtap, by using the append method. By using which method? Append of the class StringBuffer and StringBuilder. So these are the mutable. Strings are mutable. We have to change the strings of StringBuffer class and StringBuilder class. But using string class, we have to create one string. We cannot mutate it. S.concat. What happens, guys? S remains as it is and Patil remains as it is. Okay, this is a one string created on the string pool, constant string pool. S is also created on the constant string pool, and it is a reference variable. It stores reference of the Samir, which we reference is changed, but the string does not get changed. Okay, here guys, if we have to catch it into another variable S1, okay, and it is of type string. So first string S1 is equal to new string. Okay, so I have created one string object, that is S1, and this concatenated result we have to store it into S1. And if you have to display S1, yes, so save it properly and check it. Okay. So guys, it is a Samir Patil. So it is concatenated. But what happens? We cannot change the S. We have to change the S1 because S is a reference variable. It stores the reference of the Samir string. Guys, one more. If you write S here, S is equal to S and display S. So what is the result? Result is Samir Patil. So you have to tell, sir, it's changed. The string is changed. Let's check it first, and then I will show you. Oh, yes. What is the result? Samir Patil. Yes. So guys, S is mutable. String S is mutable. No. Actually, what happens? This S stores the address of Samir string. For example, if Samir string having address 100, first it stores the reference 100. When you change it, S.concat Patil. So what happens? Samir Patil is created, new memory location is allocated for the Samir Patil, and that reference is stored again in the S. So references are changed, but the strings are not mutable while you have created the strings using string class. Guys, understood the difference between string buffer, string builder, and string. Now string buffer and string builder, till this you have remains means same, you considered as same, but while in multi-threading you have check it by using how many threads are simultaneously entered into that methods of that string builder or string buffer, and which one is the better. String builder is the most important. Let's, guys, hope you understand. Any doubts till this? Yes, yes.
No doubt, sir.
Okay, Ajit. So it's time for activity. Only 10 minutes are remaining. So based on string buffer, string builder, you have to write any type of strings, and you have to, I have shared this code with you. So I have shared this code with you. Okay. So good. So it is time for activity. So problem statement is take array of string. Okay. Array of string, any array of string, and arrange the strings in ascending order. Arrange the string in the ascending order. That is the problem statement. You have to upload your answer on the Moodle itself. Okay. So I will stop first recording.